Alright, welcome back to Concord Rangers Football Manager. We are here at Wembley for the Champions League final against Real Madrid. Our fifth consecutive Champions League final. It's the first time we've played someone that we've played before in the final. We played Real Madrid in our first ever Champions League final, which we lost on penalties. We played Real Madrid in the group stage this year, and we drew at home thanks to a late goal, and beat them thanks to a late goal. So we got good form against them. We beat them in the Club World Cup final a couple of years ago as well. We can beat these guys. I know we can. I just don't fancy us to beat these guys. I think they're on a really good form. That turnaround in that semi-final was ridiculous. They won the Spanish First Division as well. If I show you that, yeah, they won it by 8 points, quite clear of Barcelona. So they are a really tricky team. We're going to have to be at our very, very best to win this game. Should we just get straight into it? I can't think of anything. I'm wearing the yellow today because the yellow brought us luck last time, so I'm hoping that it brings us luck this time. There's the match preview. Obviously, we've actually never lost in normal time to Real Madrid. The only time we did lose was that Champions League final, which we lost on penalties. 2 wins, 2 draws, and I think that's because it's not counting that loss. You know, it was lost on penalties, unless it's counted as a draw, of course. I think we've got a good chance. Real Madrid are very, very good, very good. We're favourites to win. We finished second in the league. Obviously, this will be our third Champions League title if we win today. Our third in 5 years. We've been in 5 finals. This will be our second consecutive. I'm going to try and play as strong as I can. Again, they always prefer Fatay to Stocker, and I just think that's just wrong. Stocker's a better player, and he's more consistent. I know Fatay is extremely experienced. Obviously, he's getting on a bit. I think he's 32 now. Yeah, so we will start to think about moving him on. I think I'm going to keep him at the club for next year, but we'll discuss that later, and I'm going to discuss some plans for next season after this match, no matter the result. But here's the team I'm going to play. I think pretty much what I want to play. Robinson, Garcia, Davis, Smith, Harvey, Stocker, Hughes, Benrahma, Monaghan, Polyak and Diaz. On the bench, obviously we can get a 12-player bench, which is always handy. I've just realised that it's including the reserves on there, so I don't really need to include either of them. But we've got a huge bench, so I don't really need to think about who I got on the bench really, because yeah, Silva and Dunn are unregistered. Those purple guys are out on loan. I just want to look at them as well. So I've been thinking a lot about next season, making bids for some players. But we'll discuss that at the end. I'm not going to reveal my big transfer until next season, but I want to talk about next season. I've got a big thing to say about it. But that's the team. That's what we're going with. Here we go. Let's not make this... not winning the league when you've won the league and then not to win it, and we've come close the last 2 seasons, having won it 2 seasons ago now, maybe 3 seasons ago. It's always disappointing. It's always a disappointing season when you don't win the league. But Champions League, mate, big count champions of Europe for a 3rd time in 5 years, mate. What have I done to this club? I'm an absolute legend, aren't I, really? But let's not get too excited. Let's look at the team. Yeah, they've got some wonderful players. Key players there, you can see. I think Torrin is probably one of the best. Yeah, 18 goals a season. Not that much, actually, to be fair. How many has Suarez scored? Oh, he's a one. Well, he's a rookie then. Obviously, Lewis Mallet, he's ex-Concord. He's from our youth, actually. Been absolutely unreal this season. Gustavo Enrique is their best player. He's been unreal as well. Obviously, he's ex-Concord. They've got some quality players, we know this, but they've got he's not played that much this season. Roberto Ricardo, Bautista's insane, 9 goals from right back. Their defence is very good. Inzi and Carvalho. Ibarra is very good as well. Hasn't played that much this season. Patricio Musso was a Chelsea goalkeeper I was looking to sign years and years ago. Yeah, there's a few players that are good to look out for. But we've got to do it today. We've got to do it. At Wembley as well. You want to go out there and win. Win it for the supporters. Go on. Gain confidence from Polyak. Conditionally, we're all good. We're in good condition. I had a team meeting before and it seemed to go really well. The yellow of Concord versus the white of Real Madrid. It's happening again. Let's go. Come on. Oh dear, suddenly just got really nervous. Our record in Europe has been amazing. It's the one place that we're genuinely consistent. Obviously making 5 Champions League finals in a row is evident of that. Goal kick here to Real Madrid. I remember the first time I played Real Madrid, it was boring, there was no highlights at all. Oh, hang on. They're coming away with it here. Come on. Good challenge there by Hughes as Polyak. Lay it off. Polyak is dangerous. Player of the season, Polyak. Here he goes. Puts it across. It's in! Kevin Diaz! 1-0. Beautiful work from Polyak. Diaz at the front post. Get in there. Great start to the game. Come on. Get in. Where do we take it? Where do we take it from here? It's close. It's a tight game. It's a corner of the back post. Headed away, but Hughes picks it up. Davis. Stocker. Lovely ball. Poyak's there! Oh! Hit the post, I think. We're looking good. It's a tight game, though. It's a tight game. Not many chances. You've got to be clinical in this game, that's for sure. But we're 1-0 up. Come on. Never write Real Madrid off, though. When they were 3-0 down and came back to win 4-3 in that semi-final, it just shows you that this team are not ones to lie down. They're champions of Spain as well. They won their league title. We couldn't get over the line in ours. Finished 4 points away. And it's Torrin though for Real Madrid. Ah, it's in. It's not going to count. It's not going to count. Offside. Lewis Mallet, ex-Concord, put it in, but it's not going to count. Bit of a let-off, I think. Stocker. Benrahma. Give it. Harvey's there. Come on. Good ball. Who's there? No one. Wait a minute. What's the referee doing? It's a penalty! It's a penalty! We've got a penalty. It'll be Diaz again for his second goal. He's never scored 2 in a game for us. Diaz. Saved. That could be massive. That was only our second shot on target. We've already scored the first one. Diaz, mate. Gotta be scoring those, mate. Huge moment. Put his name in the lights if Diaz has scored that. We're in danger. Come on, here we go. Another chance. It's Hughes. Drop it back, mate. It's an entertaining game. Diaz. What's he got? Holds it up. Monaghan. Ball over the top. Polyak. Diaz is in there. Cross in. Diaz again! Get in there! They link up again. Polyak to Diaz. 2-0. Get in. Get in. He missed that penalty, but it doesn't matter now. 2 minutes later, he gets his second. Wow. How is Musso on a 7.5? He's had 3 shots at him and 2 of them have gone in. He did save the penalty, I suppose, so there's that. Wow. What a first half. What a first half. Apparently, Harvey's been error prone, but I'm gonna keep him on. Gonna rely on him to get through it. Benrahma's not been brilliant. Wow. What a first half that is. Almost as good as that first half when we won our first Champions League title. We went 3-0 up in about 15 minutes, but this is big. Diaz, come on, lad. Don't let your performance levels drop. Don't let them drop. We're keeping it at that level. We'll win this game. Come on. Come on. Polyak and Diaz linking up twice for the goals. Diaz missed a penalty, but it didn't matter in the end. Oh, it's just big. It's big, lads. We're looking at it. We're staring down our 3rd Champions League title in 5 years. Our 2nd consecutive. Retain the European crown. Right. Okay. Nothing's happening at the moment, so I'm quite happy just to keep as it is. Benrahma's not been brilliant. Might bring on Hackett as a fresh pair of legs. Might even bring on like Zamfarov, because Zamfarov obviously actually played towards the season and actually did really well, so I might bring him on. Mind you, he scored when Kaplani was on the pitch, so Not much happening. We've got a free kick here. Let's see what happens. See what happens. It's such a tight game. Only 4 shots apiece thus far. But we've got 2 goals in it. It's Polyak to Davis again. Surely Monaghan headed away. It's Stocker. It's Garcia. Go on, Benrahma. Go on, Benrahma. Ooh! Over the bar from Benrahma. Cutting inside and shooting with his left. Not like him usually. Usually goes out on the right hand side. Okay, I am going to make a substitution. Benrahma's not been brilliant, so I'm going to take him off. Hackett's been absolutely superb this season when I've needed him, so I'm going to bring him on. I'll leave it at that for now. It's not been the best season for Benrahma. He's missed a lot of football this year. I think he's only played about 21, 22 games in the league. Did score 8 goals, but I struggle to get a full season out of him all the time. Here we go, Polyak. It's in, surely! It's in! It's Dean Hughes! First goal of the season, game over. We're going to be champions again. Beautiful performance. Another deadly ball in by Polyak. Monaghan knocked it down. Bit of a goalmouth scramble, but Hughes puts in for his first goal of the season. What a time to get it. Gonna take off Monaghan now and put on Zamfirov. And right. Can't take off Diaz, can I? Diaz on a hat-trick in the Champions League final. Be criminal. I am going to, because he's not been my biggest fan all season, I'm going to take off Garcia and put on Kennedy. Kennedy has not been my biggest fan all season. He's wanted to leave. I'm going to bring him on in the Champions League final when you're 3-0 up with 15 minutes to go. Look at this. Wonderful stuff. Brilliant performance. Champions of Europe. I don't understand how we can't win the league because we're so good in Europe. We're going to be European champions again. 3rd time in 5 years. I've not really seen that many highlights from Real Madrid. They had that disallowed goal, but we've been the better team. It's been quite edgy, quite close, not many shots. But 2 from Diaz, 1 from Hughes. Get in. Just chill now, lads. Just chill. I barely have to tell them to do anything. They've been brilliant today. They've been brilliant. Here we go. Maybe one last goal. 4-0 will be a bit of a Mickey take, wouldn't it? Here's Smith. Stocker. Lovely football. Hughes. Sprays it out wide to Harvey. Polyak's on the run again. He's been brilliant today, Polyak. Harvey. Zamfirov. Polyak. What's he got in store? Still got it. It's been tackled. Is there going to be a breakaway for Real Madrid? It could be. Oh, brilliant from Smith. And he plays it long. Is Polyak going to chase that down? Real Madrid just playing around the defence now. Looks like it might be one of their attacks. Saka. Juarez. Almond blocked by Harvey. Criado. He scored. It's offside. It was Torren. He touched in. I think it's offside again. Oh. Real Madrid have had 2 goals disallowed today for offside. Unreal stuff. It's been all us. Here we go. Any second now. Champions of Europe again. My God, we're good in Europe. Consecutive titles we've retained. Absolutely brilliant. There's me at the front there. Just see me behind that. If I just go to the pitch. There you go. There we are. Just me just walking around with the Champions League trophy for the 3rd time in 5 years at Wembley Stadium. Steven Gerrard's actually the Real Madrid manager as well, so it's nice to get one over on him. Brilliant stuff. Let's go to the team talk. I am absolutely buzzing with that purely professional performance. Wonderful stuff. Champions of Europe. Kevin Diaz came on loan from Man United, barely getting a game, and he's come and won us the Champions League final. Get in there. There you go. Lovely sight to see. Let's look at all the plaudits come in, shall we? Win the Champions League again. Lift the Champions League. Get 16 million medals for the Champions League. Kaplani gets one. He did absolutely nothing in Europe this year. Played 10 games. Didn't score a goal. Didn't get an assist. Even Wes got one. Wes played a couple of games. Zamfirov a couple of sub appearances. He gets one. James Elliott didn't even play a game. Lovely stuff. Gavin Dunn. 1 assist, he gets one. Some strange ones in there. Absolutely brilliant. But then again, like the goals have been quite spread around really. Diaz had the most in Europe for us, and that was, he only played half the season. He only played the knockout stages. He's got 4 goals, but that might be including Man United games. I'm not sure. Hackett was brilliant in Europe for us. Look at that, 4 goals and 3 assists. Polyak 3 and 5. Monaghan 2 and 4. Brilliant. Yeah, Concord board happy with the Champions League win. Gordon Hell's true Concord legend. Gordon will be back in the Premier League next year, actually. I think he's is he still at Bournemouth? Yeah, Bournemouth got promoted. 35 years old. He's been transfer listed though. Look at that. He had a great season. Well, he had a great season. He had a good season. He played most of the games. But Bournemouth got promoted, so we might see him again. Look at that. 3 in 4 years. We've been to the last 5 finals. Absolutely unreal. God, I remember that PSG game when we just suddenly got battered out of nowhere. I thought, oh my God, what happened there? And we've won the last 2 since then. Brilliant. Polyak was wonderful. 2 brilliant crosses to Diaz. Stocker impresses. Yeah, Stocker's out. PSG are after Stocker. 107 million. If you come in with that, yeah, Barcelona after Hughes, 100 million. Good luck. Spurs after Polyak, 102 million. Again, if they make bids, I'm going to find it hard to refuse, but they're just so good at the moment. And, mate, I'm going to find them really difficult to replace if that happens. How is Bilbao versus Leeds and 1-1 draw in the group stage the best match? Mental. There you go, lads. That's the Champions League tied up. I'm going to talk about what's going to go on about next season. I'm making some big decisions about the team next year. There's going to be some players leaving. A lot of the guys I've got out on loan, like Gabriel Augusto and Jason Perez and Prosperi, I'm going to try and feature them in the team a bit more, doing certain roles. Vizic, Cuevas, Leclerc, trying to involve these guys in the team. There's going to be some guys that are going to leave. I'm keeping an eye out. I'm not entirely sure who they're going to be just yet, but there's some players I'm thinking that might not fit the team anymore, and I might have to move on. There might even be players that I do want to keep that leave because the right bid might come in. But we'll think about that. What's that mean? A happy... Oh, okay, yeah. Ali Kennedy's requested to leave, which is a shame. I'd quite like him to stay. But I played him a bit more towards the end of the season. He's not played many games, and he's supposed to be one of the best right backs in the league, so that's fair enough, I think. Played 16 games this year, 11 games last year, 19 games the year before. He's a really good right back, but it's fair enough if he wants to go. We'll see what bids come in for him. He's very expensive as well. What is he? 50 million. Why has he got no face? But yeah, there's that. I won't show you the transfers because it will give away who's coming in. I'll reveal that next year. But I got a big idea for next year, and I'm giving myself a massive challenge. I want to win the league next year. I want to win the league. I don't mind if I don't win anything else, but I want to win the league. I want us to become just one of them teams that just win the league every year. Next year I want to win the league. If I don't win the league, I will resign as Concord Rangers manager. That's right. I will resign. I won't, and that will be the end of the series. That'll be that. I'm also thinking about showing every single game, but I'll think about that because that would mean that the season will take ages. But then again, it would be nice to draw out, which could be the last season I am Concord Rangers manager. But I want to win the league, and I will resign if I don't, and you'll see that happen. I've made a huge signing. Again, like I told you about, that will be announced in the next episode, which is the first game of the season as usual. Obviously, we won the Champions League as well, so there will be the European Super Cup to get involved in. I've got to show you, actually, the FA Cup was won by a championship side this year. FA Cup. Yeah, FA Cup. Newcastle won the FA Cup. Newcastle stormed the championship this year, but they won the FA Cup. They beat Arsenal in the final. They beat Man United in the semi-final. Absolutely unreal from them. And a familiar face absolutely bossed it for Newcastle this year. Casey Phillips. I thought he was basically one of those guys who's never going to fulfill his potential, but I've scouted him recently, 93, so he's extremely highly rated, only 27 to 37 million. And he scored, he scored 30 goals in the Championship. So he might be one of them players I might have to think about re-signing, because he was so good and he's so highly rated that I might think about getting him back in, but we'll think about that. I haven't decided yet. A few players who are coming in, a few young guys, trying to bolster the youth. The under 18s actually did really well this year, thanks to a couple of signings I made in January for them. So yeah, it's going to be huge next year, and it could be our last season as Concord Rangers manager. I'm gonna try and show as many games as possible. I might show every game. We'll think about that. Obviously, I'm going to show you the first game of the season and probably the European Super Cup as well. But we'll go through. We might show every game just because it's the biggest season, I think, in our history. And I know we've won the Champions League 3 times in the last 4 years. And I know that obviously we've already won the league before, and we won the FA Cup last year. But I want us to become an absolute global giant. I'm also going to have a new kit prepared for next year, new couple of kits, mainly because in real life, Concord Rangers are announcing their new kit. So I'm going to basically design the kit around that. So there's going to be a new kit. If there's not a third, I might put a third together based on the templates. It's going to be a Puma kit as well, so it's not going to be Adidas anymore. It's going to be Puma. That is what it is in real life. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's exciting. It's going to be a big year. Going to make some big transfers. Going to make some big changes to make sure that we can win the league title, or the season, the career at Concord Rangers is done. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and hope you've enjoyed today's bombshell. Next season is the biggest one yet. I'll see you there. Cheers there.